Alright, this is kind of like the latest sort of time I've actually been out on a bike, and it's a weekday. Got to drop off a parcel. Doing my own errands now, which to be fair I've been doing forever anyways. I don't have a PA. It's also gotten considerably chilly. I think the last time I was out on the bike, I don't think the sun had, or the world had done its thing. The sunset now occurs earlier, right? We've literally lost about an hour's worth of lightness in a day, easy. So I've not been out since this has fucking happened. Yes, it's also gotten considerably chilly from Tuesday onwards, I'd say, something like that. We've gone from me complaining about it being like 22, clear skies, no sun, absolutely roasting, to, as you can probably see now, in a jacket and full gear, and it's like, oh, we're off. It's like a 14 degrees right now, or at least it was earlier. I know it was meant to drop to like 12 degrees or something, so I thought I may as well get out on the bike as well. This one is a bit of a evening-y sort of ride, bit of a different setting. Two, because I've not got a car yet. I'm a bit too poor to go and buy a car and have a bike right now. Yeah, I need to go do my errands and all that sort of stuff, and I don't know what the third reason was going to be, but yeah, that was it. It was meant to be raining a lot tomorrow. It's actually meant to rain today as well, but the whole day I'd been on the fence about going out tonight on the bike. I don't know whether or not we'll be out soon. That's another thing for the is the terminology eagle eye viewers, is some people might notice that I have got a rucksack on, not to be mistaken for my own sack. I've got the clear visor in my bag as well, just in case, because I've had one encounter where it was obviously darker than it is now, riding back at home in the evening, and it was probably later than it is now. Yeah, I'd say it was later than it is now, but it was dark. Like the sun had set, it was getting dark, and it shit the bloody life out of me, man. I couldn't see a thing. I literally, the whole time down what you guys in America would call a highway, we call the dual carriageway, or a motorway, but this was a dual carriageway. Yeah, the whole time I was going down there for a good 10 minutes, I just let the visor open, hoped for the best that I wasn't going to get clarted by any flies, which I did get clarted by a fly, and it fucking hurt. But I was just crying the whole time, literally just straight fucking tears. It was emotional, man, because the wind was just drying the fuck out of my eyes, and by extension it made me cry. So I'm not looking to get into that bother again. I've got the parcel that I've got to drop off to a local Every. I did go to another Every earlier. I think I mentioned this last time, but I pulled up to it and there was just bare little chavs outside, and I'm like, saying that, I just probably sounded a little bit chavvy speaking like that, but I'm not a little brat in a tracksuit hanging outside hoping someone goes in and buys me a fucking WKD as I eat my snake winder, you know? So I couldn't be asked to go for that, because at least around our area, probably, actually you may as well fucking swing it around here. In our area, you don't really get straps as like a weapon. Like, it's not as frequent to have someone with a strap as it is to have someone with a shank or something like that. I'm having to use these terminologies because obviously don't want to get my video taken down or something. Just because it's so easy for little brats to get hold of absolutely anything as a tool, we'll say, quite literally could be a tool, and they're so thick and brain dead for the most part, and they're trying to give an impression to the older fucking gimps. It's just not worth the risk, you know. One little brat tries to say, give me a phone, and you're like, mate, your voice is squeaky as anything, you're about 4 foot, and you think nothing of it, and then you turn around and boom, he just chefed you in the side, you know. Point is I'm just trying to not put myself in the most stupid bits of danger. So I bailed on that idea. I knew I was going out anyways. Parcel this time around is not inside of my jacket, it is in the rucksack. We've got a clear visor in case it gets too dark. We are prepared. I don't know whether it had rained at all, so I thought I'll just avoid the fast roads now until I know for sure, which to be fair looks absolutely sound. Ah, I think it just got a fly in my eye. Why is my visor fucking up still? I think we get prepared for the dark. Oh, actually, I fucking... Oh, I could have gone there. Oh. Yo, Bro, no way have I just got that on camera. This Dom's just robbed a shitload of Ferrero Rocher. That's fucking joke. Well, it's peak with Tesco. Nah. Fuck's sake, man. This area's not even that much of a dump. Like, oh. Of all things to steal as well. My man looked like he needed to take some fucking... Oh, yeah. Looked like he needed to fucking take some shower gel or something like that. Not some fucking... I don't know how many boxes of Ferrero Rocher that was, but Jesus. I'm also going to try and... go into this place with my helmet on and do the parcel. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Tell me to take my helmet off. I mean, my visor's going to be up. And the way I see it is, I'm not in there to fucking rob anything, obviously not. I'm in there to fucking drop off a parcel. I've got my camera fucking flashing and recording, looking like I'm on a bike, in gear, bike's probably outside, they're going to get a registration. All these things kind of contribute to why the hell would I be robbing something, you know? I'm going to hope for the best you don't get stolen. Yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to take my gloves off here. Oh, peak. Fuck's sake, man. Fucking scanner's not working. They definitely just put that sign on there because they're just getting bored of having to do this shit on their phone. That is so jarring, man. I mean, well, big whoop, I've just got to carry it in my bag, but I've just got all undressed, almost, for no reason. I don't even have a plan. I think of what to eat as well. Apparently a starve maxing fucking course isn't as it seems. I can't believe I honestly got like, there's no way that guy with his fucking mountain bike literally parked up, ready to send it for the great escape. There's no way he legitimately just fucking copped all of them Ferrero Rochers, you know. Call me judgmental all you want, but I feel like pattern recognition and on all that sort of thing. He must have got like good 50 quid plus of Ferrero Rochers. Well, first plan failed. Next plan, well, there wasn't really much of a next plan. I was hoping somehow I'd have figured out what I wanted for food whilst I was waiting to do my parcel, but whatever. That sun, I looked up a little bit just to see, oh, is the sun setting? And I ended up looking right into it. Fucking hell. I've bloody got my balaclava like coming down the top of my forehead a little bit too much. It's kind of doing my head in, literally. Yeah, I literally need someone to like yank my balaclava from behind. This rattle on my bike is getting on my knockers. I really have given up looking for where it's coming from because it just sounds like it is a fairing or something rattling. I'm not that bothered, it's nothing catastrophic. Little doggo. Fuck it, fuck it. Fucking hell. Everyone just dawdling, man. I know some people might be like, oh yeah, you should have gone to the front or something like that. Like, I was being reasonable because I'm obviously the slower bike. Sure, they might not know that, but for example, the guy on the left, he looked like he was pretty ready to go. And then one guy just doesn't fucking move. The other one, I don't know what he was doing, maybe having a seizure whilst he was trying to set off. So it was like, okay, the slow guy will fucking go first. On the flip to that, they might have both been they might have both been being polite to me. Like, oh no, fuck it, we'll let him go. We're in a big rush. He's on a bike anyway. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping I'd time it so that by the time I got to the light, they would go green. Obviously that didn't happen, and here we are. Hopefully this fucking Focus SD don't let off no shots. A CBA to lay any eggs in traffic. I need to pull up somewhere and sort this balaclava out. Right, I think that might be better. Bruv, I don't know how people like going for like majestic walks and stuff like that, at least so frequently. I've got all these little tiny fucking flies hovering around everywhere. Granted, we're kind of, well, we're basically by a lake, but it reminds me when I used to ride to the skate park a lot, which is not far away from here, a few miles away from here. Kind of trek from where I lived. You'd fucking fly past where, again, there's a bit of a lake, all through these bushes, and your eyes would just get obliterated by these tiny little black dot little fly things. Fucking awful. Me and an old friend of mine used to go to KFC beforehand. The amount of times we'd get to the skate park after getting a Crush'ems shake, you'd look whilst you're riding along, there's all these little black dots inside the fucking shake, which of course you just fucking flick them out and continue drinking it. I'm intrigued where this guy went for a piss. Probably could have been there, but I don't really want to get my fucking little chopper out and some little ute or a family or something walks past, but at this point, man's got to do what a man's got to do. Right. Slash completed. Fucking hell, there's shitloads of flies. Also, that bush over there, filled with blueberries. I see people picking like blackberries, blueberries or whatever off of trees and stuff like that. Eating them as well is what I'm getting at. Do you not realise that not only is there birds pissing and shitting and God knows what else, other bugs crawling all over this stuff as well. Not only are those things happening, but you've got the likes of the guy before me, and probably thousands of other people. There's a good job I just finished that fucking pee, innit? Because there's someone walking. Yeah, there's a good chance you're eating stuff that's just been pissed all over. Why? Go fucking Tesco's. I'm sure some little neat could be like, oh, well, it's no worse than the chemicals that they spray on your food and test. Yeah, well, I don't know about those chemicals, and I'd rather consume a load of chemicals in my food than know that some fat cunt, my god, that language, before me is just pissed all over my food, you know? Fuck you, no. I'm supposed to be getting food, and I just don't know what to eat. Like, at this point, it's either perish or just get absolutely anything under the spot. I've had less than 1,000 calories. I would get my phone out and show you what's in the old fitness tracker, the food tracker, macro snack message streak, whatever, for that long in my life either. Just Snapchat's actually been out bare long, like fucking ages. It's doing good, you know, like I know Facebook was a thing for quite a while before Snapchat, of course. Maybe Instagram as well. BBM, at its time, I'm sure the Nikki police probably still use it on something, somehow, I don't know. BBM's been and gone. MSN's been and gone. Skype, that's been and gone. Messenger FX has been and gone, but that was only really a thing that you would use at like school. At least that's what I was using, my links were using. You're using it at school to get around not being able to get onto Facebook and Messenger or whatever it was because it was blocked on the school servers. And Kik, Messenger, I think that's been and gone. All these things. Now Snapchat, you could only send picture messages. That was like the hype. And I thought by the time I stopped using it, filming absolutely every riveting bit of a session on a night out, I thought it was going to be done for. Like it was just utes and Nike dons that were stuck acting like utes. That's what I thought. Now, clearly someone at their end had their head screwed on and didn't just keep changing dog filters for all the tarts. But they obviously implemented God knows how many more things into it over the years, and from what I see and hear, the monetization side of things that they brought in however many years ago, absolutely ridiculous, insane. AB, I'm sure anyone watching this has probably heard of AB. He's the Yo Family guy. I can't do the impression, but yeah. Gimpy Perm Boy, Gareth Gooner, yeah. AB basically says that it's like an infinite money glitch. If he goes out and spends a shitload on drink or food or whatever, he will basically just go and spam a load of Snapchats next day and he just got his money back. A few hundred quid, just a post. When you think about it, all the crap that you would probably put on your story back if you were either younger, like say 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or the stuff you used to probably send into your friends and that, like, oh my god, you like my needles, or I've just broke my toe because my overweight stepdad has just fucking jumped on it, or so, I don't know, whatever. Now you can put all this crap on your story that you don't mind sharing and get paid for it. Fucking madness. Initially, I think it was just only on like Spotlight. Now, I think you just chuck it on your story as well. So Spotlight, you were kind of relying on like FYP views and stuff like that. Now, if you've got a big following, which I guess is the harder thing to do, you're sorted. I'm trying to get all you man on my Snap so that I could put like mini vlogs up. Like stuff that just doesn't get filmed, and I reckon eventually people will be like, oh, just do vlogs on YouTube. But I'll do both, right? But I'm not going to post these mini vlogs if no one's there. It's like me missus and fucking 2 people that probably comment on my posts because they feel sorry for me. Point is that Snapchat's been fucking lasting long, and now the monetization is just insane on it. Boring hell. Where do we get food from? That's the question. I needed to change the GoPro battery, but now I couldn't be arsed, because basically you have to take this out, which is a bit of a task with this in the way, and you have to fuck about with the different angles to get the mod case off, and then I can take the mod case off and put the battery in. But now I'm thinking about it, you can't really see fuck all with the GoPro in the dark anyway, so I may as well just leave it off. I'm getting out of it because these dons are weirding me out. Yeah, I should have just swapped visors then. Oh, what was that noise? Was that a fucking stick? Because I couldn't see a stick on the floor. Everything on me is done up. Everything is on me. Keyring's still there. Bike seems intact. Phones are in my pockets. Bag is done up because I've not been in the bag. Camera's still there. Not gonna lie, I really was fancying a Five Guys, but that Five Guys smells like shit. Kind of. I mean, it kind of smells like Five Guys. Maybe Five Guys just smells like shit as well. And it's kind of dead compared to like the usual one I go to. Now I know some little neats will be like, oh yeah, just firm it with the visor. But honestly, I'm not looking to lose my eyesight to a couple flies, and I'm not looking to fucking crash and die because of some aura points with this chrome visor. But it is definitely jarring having to swap the visors round. Alright, what do you do? If you could see what I can see, which is fucking basically nothing, you would definitely be pooing your pants. Now I'm like, yeah, that sounds a ride in. Close it. Can't see a fucking thing. But now I'm thinking, like, would this be what it's like with a clear visor on at night? I don't know. But it doesn't help that this thing keeps fucking fogging up as well. It's just a jarring 101. I hate people that litter. What's the point? They're probably just literally rude past about 5 bins. Nice. Ah, not as nice as the R8 though. Seeing people like just drive past in cars like that, it's just like, that Don's probably got 100 bags, whether it's finance or not, even 400 quid a month, to just throw on a car. If you couldn't afford to run it, right, and it just sat on his drive, he'd have that much for an ornament, right? But he's got to fuel it, he's got to insure it, he's got to maintain it, he's got to fucking everything else. Now, I say this to my missus a few times, like, we used to go for some walks, and we go past the VW dealership, or Hyundai dealership, and a bunch of others. Granted, I don't mind GTIs, Golf Rs and stuff like that, cool. But everything else, I'm walking past these like Hyundais and stuff like that, and these Nissans and whatever else, and I'm like, these cost like upwards from 20k, and even now, I would not want any of these cars. I would never, ever, ever in a million years pay 20k for a bag of shit like this. And these are brand new cars pretty much. But I'm like, people have money to pay for something like this outright, or finance it and pay monthly for something that I can't, I just couldn't stand to drive. I just do not want. It has zero appeal to me. Might make someone else happy, cool. But my point is that people just, they have this much money to throw away on just the most basic things. You think like there are insane amounts of money where people are smoking cigars that are probably $1 grand plus for one cigar. They are literally burning paper. We all know money isn't real, well, it's just fucking printed out of someone's flipping ass. But honestly, it's like, I don't know how people don't have any spark in them to be like, I need to make money. I don't want to say I lose the spark to go and get money, but I am definitely like just more frustrated, like, fuck's sake, man, this still isn't working, or this hasn't worked, or I haven't made it yet, or that sort of thing. But I never lose the spark or anything in me to be like, I've got to do something. Something's got to work. Every single day, every morning I wake up and I'm like, I got to get shit done. Like, something's got to fucking happen. Even if it's one tiny step closer to doing it, as long as I don't quit, as long as I'm improving, as long as I'm getting shit done, I will get there one way or another. And I don't even mean like to be crazy rich. Like, I genuinely would be happy if like I could pay for, let's say in the UK, I could pay for a place that's anywhere from say $1 grand to $2 grand upwards, bills and everything, and how, I don't know, all my shopping, my food and that I want for the week, I don't have to worry about that. I can maybe have a bike, I can go get a car that's, let's say, a 30 grand car, and maybe I want to tinker around with it, go out and take my missus out on dates, a few holidays a year. I would be happy with that, knowing that I've managed to achieve and I'm able to sort of fund all of this stuff off of my own back, or bats, or back, whatever that is. Of course you wouldn't stop there, you keep going and going, but I don't know, man. So, something has got to just click sometime soon. Let's go swap this visor around. Right, fishbowl lens visor, I don't know why I said lens, is on. At least I can literally like see. Like, this is, bear in mind it's gotten darker, this is loads clearer than having that tinted visor on. Maybe I need to like clean inside the other visor out or something like that. I don't know. Do something, because it just fogs up so quick. This hasn't even got like a pin lock on, and it does fog up, but I think clear fogged is obviously considerably less dangerous compared to tinted fogged. I know realistically getting like a meal deal from Tesco for dinner is better for me, but I just don't know. It's a bit different if you got fucking pals and stuff and you can just leave your bikes out together and watch over it, but it's like you're a sad little wanker eating food on your ones outside on the bench, your bike across the way. Me probably sat there watching Coach Greg or Sam Sulek or fucking something whilst I'm eating my food. My head is so itchy. Oh, that's like a flash. Sick. Didn't know that. And the thing is as well, is like I can't be asked to go into somewhere. Like I will go Five Guys realistically, it's only over the way. But I ain't gonna fucking order it from here, wait for him to deliver outside, and he comes out to my bike and I put it in my bag. That's just weird. That's just straight up weird. And I also don't really want to go in there holding my helmet, waiting for a burger, putting that in my bag, putting my helmet back on. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know what I'm saying, because you probably just thinking, just shut the hell up and go get something. I need friends, man. Fuck's sake. I mean, I'm all for talking to you guys, but I haven't got the other POV on there. It's more like I'm talking to myself. I mean, I'd only be looking at myself in there anyways. I think I'm just gonna go get a meal deal from a petrol station and fucking take it back to HQ. Post a video. Oh, fucking try not to slice my wrist out of boredom. You know, this headlight's not too bad in terms of fucking projection. Fucking hell, should have put one of these on my fucking GTI. Also, the mount thing for the clip that holds the visor in place is loose, which is not ideal. And this visor is considerably more stiff to move up and down. This rattle, shut the hell up. Is it broken? No, I thought it broke it down. May as well just fucking ridden to the gym. That would have been a motive. Fucking ball protector is actually hurting me. Well, I guess it's the first time on a night ride of some sort. Well, not even on some sort, just on a night ride. I've never ridden in this sort of darkness. Thankfully, I've got my clear visor with me, aka the fucking fishbowl, because I couldn't see very much at all when the sun was setting with the tinted visor. Hopefully it actually stays on the helmet, because the little mount thing has come loose that the visor clips into. It's not so bad. I underestimated the capability or the projection of this little Yamaha R125 dinger headlight. It's alright. Probably nowhere near as good as a modern bike, but it's alright. It's better than pretty much any car, the headlamp I've ever had. So, actually that's a lie, one of my GTIs was pretty good. But yeah, it's not too bad. I don't really feel like I feared it. Just having a tinted visor on whilst it was dark that I didn't want to do. And I know a lot of men are like probably happy to risk their life with a tinted visor. Me, I don't really want to leave my missus behind, for one, or my mum, for the sake of crashing and dying with a tinted visor on. Two, I don't really want to get some points over something so stupid like a tinted visor at night. Daytime, sure. If it was too dark of a visor, sure, I'll probably let me off. Everything else is legal and legit, and it's not intentional. That, combined with riding at night with it on, now you're taking the piss. That's why I leave the L plates on. Like, maybe there's a potential chance at some point in life I might push it and not put the L plates back on. There'd have to be a reason why. Like if I took some photos or video of the bike or something and I had to get out of the area quick, just like randomly, like I wasn't prepared for it. Obviously mine are on by Velcro, so it's not so bad. But if I put them away and they were like, oh yeah, get out of it, then obviously I wouldn't bother. Yeah, that's why I run L plates. It's like, what, are you going to risk fucking 3 to 6 points on a fine because you didn't want some little red L's on your bike? Are you scared of a couple of fucking L's, are you? I've said this before, for the most part, anyone riding 125, they're probably only on a CBT. So you may as well just put your old plates on. You know, you got old boys flying around on little scooters, the 125s and stuff like that with L plates on, and they probably don't give a crap. So just firm it. At the end of the day, everyone starts from somewhere. I reckon the petrol station that I'm heading to for a meal deal is going to be flipping shut. In the worst case, I'll have to go across the road, put the lock on the bike and go upstairs and grab something from the Tesco in the shopping centre rather than the petrol station. You know, I've made out this is like some huge issue to get food, like as if I'm fussy, and it's not the case. It's just I'm on a diet. I'm watching what I'm eating a little bit more. Apart from the odd day that's kind of slipped through the net, I'm cutting down my carbs. Obviously, I've not gone to the gym today, unfortunately. I have been implementing a bit of a rest day because it seems to have been helping me, at least from an injury point of view. Otherwise, I would love to go every single day, and I still typically do go every single day to the gym. But basically, I implement these rest days on a day where it's almost not like feasible to get to the gym. Like tonight, I had no way of getting to the gym apart from on my bike, but I had stuff to do, which ended up failing anyways, and I've got to get dinner, and I haven't eaten much at all today, about less than 1,000 calories so far, and it's like the end of the day pretty much. List goes on, so it didn't make sense to go to the gym as well. That's the reason why I'm being so fussy with my food. Like, I'd just go scran a Five Guys and a McDonald's with 20 chicken nuggets, but my calories, I can't. I'm kind of like capping my calories to say 2,000. If it hits just over 2,000, then fair enough. Probably going to do this for like a month where I don't want to eat any more than 2,000. Capping my carbs to like 180. Protein is like at least 170, 180 grams. Fats, I don't want any more than 60 grams. If I've had more than 60 grams of fat, then the chances are I've made it so that my carbs are much lower. Not lower than the fat, but lower than 160, 180 grams a day. They'll probably be like maybe 120, and my fat might be higher, but again, that's not very often that happens. Excuse me, am I right to go buy something in there? Thank you. I didn't know if you were shutting. No, oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so it turns out I didn't even speak anymore after that. Didn't even do an outro at all, and I lost like half of the final clip because the battery died on the DJI, which is kind of the letdown, because GoPro, when they die, it kind of saves the footage and then it shuts itself off. With the DJI camera, it's just like, fuck it, you didn't bother charging the battery, so we're gonna delete everything. So yeah, end video.